Athaliah, who was the daughter of wicked King Ahab of Israel, and his wife Jezebel, destroyed all the kingdom except Ahaziah's son Jehoash, whom Ahaziah's sister Jehosheba had hidden. Athaliah then reigned illegally for 6 years, until executed on orders from high priest Shahada. 2K11 1-3, 13-16 Babylon. O textui acute miritra longo, Quirinius 721 of the heavens. J7 18 44 17, 18 See Queen of the Heavens. Babylon the Great is shown, at Revelation 18. 7, to be saying boastfully, I sit a queen gr. Ba middle. C Lissa, sitting on peoples in crowds and nations and tongues. Re 17. 15 She maintains her control through her immoral relations with earthly rulers, even as did many queens of the past. Re 17. 1-5. 18. 3, 9. See Babylon the Great. Queenly consort in heaven. Since Hebrews 1. 8, 9 applies Psalm 45. 6, 7 to Christ Jesus, it seems likely that the king's daughter of Psalm 45. 13 is prophetic of his bride class. This would make the queenly consort Heb. She middle. Mentioned in Psalm 45. 9 The wife of the great king, Jehovah. It is not upon this queenly consort, but upon Jesus Christ and his 144,000 associates redeemed from the earth that Jehovah confers authority to rule as kings. Re 20. 4, 6. Jar 7. 13, 14, 27. Queen of the Heavens. The title of a goddess worshipped by apostate Israelites in the days of Jeremiah. J 44. 17-19. Although the women were primarily involved, apparently the entire family participated in some way in worshipping the Queen of the Heavens. The women baked sacrificial cakes, the sons collected the firewood, and the fathers lit the fires. J 7. 18 That the worship of this goddess had a strong hold on the Jews is reflected by the fact that those who had fled down to Egypt after the murder of Governor Daly attributed their calamity to their neglecting to make sacrificial smoke and drink offerings to the Queen of the Heavens. The prophet Jeremiah, though, forcefully pointed out the wrongness of their view. J 44. 15-30. The scriptures do not specifically identify the Queen of the Heavens. It has been suggested that this goddess is to be identified with the Sumerian fertility goddess Inanna, but Babylonian Ishtar. The name Inanna literally means Queen of Heaven. The corresponding Babylonian goddess Ishtar was qualified in the Akkadian texts by the epithets Queen of the Heavens and Queen of the Heavens and of the Stars. It appears that Ishtar worship spread to other countries. In one of the Amarna tablets, Tushratta, writing to Amenephis III, mentions Ishtar, Mistress of Heaven. In Egypt, an inscription of King Horemheb, believed to have reigned in the 14th century BCE, mentions Astarte Ishtar, Lady of Heaven. A fragment of a stele found at Memphis from the reign of Merneptah, Egyptian king believed to have reigned in the 13th century BCE, represents Astarte with inscription Astarte, Lady of Heaven. In the Persian period, at Sin-Modernus I, Astarte was surnamed the Queen of the Heavens. The worship of the Queen of the Heavens was practiced as late as the 4th century CE. In about 375 CE, in his treatise Spinarian 79, 1, 7, Epiphanius states, some women decorate a sort of chariot or a four-cornered bench and, after stretching over it a piece of linen, on a certain feast day of the year they place in front of it a loaf for some days and offer it up in the name of Mary. Then all the women partake of this loaf. Epiphanius 79, 8, 1, 2 connected these practices with the worship of the Queen of the Heavens presented in Jeremiah, and quotes Jeremiah 7, 18 and 44. 25. Epiphanius, edited by Karl Hohl, Leipzig, 1933, Volume 3, pages 476, 482, 483. Quirinius qui middle.us. Roman governor of Syria at the time of the registration ordered by Caesar Augustus that resulted in Jesus' birth taking place in Bethlehem. Lu 2. 1, 2 His full name was Publius Sulpicius Quirinius. In the Chronographus Antiquae, a list of Roman consuls, The name of Quirinius appears in 12 BCE along with that of Messala. Chronica Minora, edited by T. Mommsen, Munich, 1981, Volume I, p. 56. Roman historian Tacitus briefly recounts Quirinius' history, saying, "He sprang from the municipality of Lanuvium. Had no connection, but as an intrepid soldier and textoi acute merita longo, quiver 722 Gaulinite." Jewish Antiquities, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4a, 1. This is evidently the revolt referred to by Luke at Acts 5. 37. According to Josephus' account, it took place in the 37th year after Caesar's defeat of Antony at Actium. Jewish Antiquities, 18, 26-2, 1. That would indicate that Quirinius was governor of Syria in 6 CE. For a long time it was the only governorship of Syria by Quirinius for which secular history supplied confirmation. However, in the year 1764 an inscription known as the Lapis Tibutinus was found in Rome, which, though not giving the name, contains information that most scholars acknowledge could apply only to Quirinius.